They attached to bed all the women of the cell. I was chained to the bed. I couldn't defecate during 10 days, and when I did it for the first time, I was attached like a dog, and I had to do it in front of everybody, so I cried at that time. I knew that we were cut from the out world. I was always worried that maybe they can kill us. During a long time, I first testified anonymously to organizations or to the French government. I told everything, but I couldn't stop thinking about all the women still locked in the cells there in the camps, and I wanted to do something really meaningful in my life. I was not a political person. I still don't consider I'm a political now. When I was in Genoa, it was to make Miss Bachelet. She will not see the truth when she goes to China, and just to make her aware of the situation. And all I want is I fight for truth. Answer.
我叫古里巴哈麦哈姆提江。
I really wanted to speak to you about the things I personally saw myself and nothing that I heard about.
This is my father with my sister. This is our first days in France.
When I was living in France, I went back to China for the first time in 2009, and I lived the difficult times during my last trip. In end November 2016, I received a call from my company in Karamay, and they asked me to go back to make the anticipated retirement process. I never suspected anything because I never did anything wrong and against China in France, and I've never been to any demonstration in Paris. And when I went there, I realized it was a kind of trap because 10 minutes after I arrived to the company, 3 policemen came to take me to the police station. They took me to the arrest house of Karamay instead of giving me my passport, and they forced me to sign an accusation of public trouble. After that, I had several interrogations, and the accusation was different. I was the main head of terrorist attacks, or I participated to a terrorist attacks, or I knew someone organizing terrorist attacks. And at the end, the final accusation was my husband and my daughter are terrorists, and I never told about that to Chinese government, and as a Chinese citizen, I had to. Every time we go to interrogation session, they put black bag on our head and they attach us on a tiger chair. Our ankles are constantly chained, and I've been attached 20 days, and all other women went to almost 3 months. All I was thinking is that this is all you can do, just attaching us, and you can't do more than this.
在里面会经常哭吗？那里面其他的那些维吾尔女性们，也是每天都有人在哭吗？在里面
？Yes, a lot of them were crying many times, but we were really supporting each other, and we said that even if you cry or not, this time will pass. When we
first fantasized about the schools. We imagined something like, the university life, really free and better conditions. But after they made us go there in June 2017, I realized that it was even worse than prison. We were named by the numbers, and I was number 9, and we were like robots inside. We had to wake up like militaries and to have 11 hours of class, studying Chinese government-oriented classes. We had to learn one new red song per week, because every Friday was test days. They told us we have to succeed everything because otherwise we will stay there forever.
有没有可能唱一小段他们教你的歌？
我可以不唱吗？但是我会唱。
你会唱？
都会唱。
都有什么名字？你告诉我。
没有共产党就没有新中国，学习地方。我们可以一条大河。
还有没有什么关于习近平什么什么？
有。
In January 2017, some students wrote a letter admiring Xi Jinping that they sent to him, and he replied. So the government created this song about this story.
心中说新疆是个好地方。这个ridicule。
记者去探访过那些营地，中国给他们看的是人们在里面唱歌跳舞，非常开心的样子。真实的情况是怎么样的？
We had sessions of learning how to respond to inspection. So we had to say that we are here because we chose to come here, and we eat really well. We are with all our families. We have money. We are paid. We had to write by ourselves what they told us on 2 pages of answers, perfect answers to respond.
中国政府说那些营地现在已经关闭了，学员都已经毕业回家了，他们是在说谎吗
？China is lying definitely, because they're still opening new camps, putting more resources in the constructions, so they're just lying to the world.
一些势力操弄社交话题，炮制所谓强迫劳动的虚假信息，其实质是打着人权的幌子，企图破坏新疆地区的繁荣稳定，遏制中国发展振兴。他们的图谋绝不会得逞。
给大家打针的事情，那是在学校里面，是不是？
Yes, it was in the camp. We had 2 sessions of vaccination per year. It was against flu, they said. But after the sessions, a lot of women started not having periods anymore. I discovered the truth after I came to France. I learned about the sterilizations that really happened to other survivors, so I knew that they were aiming to make us the same.
所以你认为是种族灭绝？
Government efforts to reduce birth rates in Xinjiang are both systematic and ruthless.
I never considered the importance of freedom. Now it's the most important thing in life for a human being, for me. Physically, I feel weaker than before. I'm easily afraid or shocked, and I make every time, every week, the same nightmare that I'm back in the camp, and I ask myself why I accepted to go back there and how I can get out of the camps. And also I have constant pain in my back or in my knees. My view is really bad now because it's the lights in the camps were 24 hours on.
프랑스스간 우닝케이드마 türkçesi 우닝케이든 마우 님스치고 데이만나 님스치시.
All the women I saw there, they are in a real prison inside, but even outside the prisons, they're still in a kind of open sky prison. They don't have the freedom of speech, freedom of critics or thinking, just expression. People in China can't speak out about the camps because if they do, they will get back inside the camps. I live in a free country. I'm freer than them. So that's why I dedicated my book to those women. I have to do it. It was kind of duty for me.